Okay, today I'd like to make a video on forex basics. This is what I believe is the basic information you need to be successful in trading in the forex markets. As you see on the screen, you got forex basics where we going over lot sizes, risk versus reward, and counting pips. Now, for everybody who doesn't know who I am, my name is Gerald Smith, retired military veteran, married with 2 children, who has joined the Retiring 365 investment group and has started on my journey of being a profitable and successful investor. Now, those who want more information, this is for the beginners, those who just starting out to become forex traders, and those who want to know more, want to get to know as much information as possible to become successful traders. A little in the back end, if you want to know more, to learn from a community of individuals who know more and who can teach you more about trading in the forex market and getting the right mindset as investors, you should go to Facebook group, which is Retired in 365 Travelpreneurs Group. Join, let them know that I sent you, and you take a look around, look at all the individuals who are winning and the success everybody has been having, and request to know more information. Okay, let's go over this now. Now we need to know lot sizes. Lot size is pretty much how much your money you're putting into the MetaTrader 4, and risk versus reward is how much you're risking in a trade and how much you're going out to win for the reward. And then counting puts, you need this information to know to pretty much calculate your lot size and your risk to reward. So let's get into the information. All right. Let's go down some. Okay. Do a lot size. All right. Now with 0.01, you always go 1 decimal point to the right when calculate what the lot size equals to the actual money. All right. So you go, it'll be 0.01, which will become 0.1. Now, that doesn't look like anything you recognize off the top of your head, so then you just add a 0. That should make it obvious to you now. It's 10 cents. All right, let's do it again. Dollar symbol, 0, this point over 1 would be 0.2, and add a 0, 20 cents. Hope that explains that. Let's do it one more time. Oops, sorry. We have 0.03, which will become 0.3, add a 0, and that's 30 cents. Okay, let's go down. Now, 0.10, decimal point to the right, 1.1, slide to the right once. So you got 0.0, well, 0.1.0, sorry. Add a 0 to it, and that should show you exactly how much it's worth. For the 0.20, put a 2.0, then you add another 0, dollar sign, sorry, and it's $2. Same, sorry, 3.30, become a 3.0, add a 0, and 0.30 equals $3. Okay, let's go down. Let's see what this will come out to be. Same as before, just put it to the right once. So let's go 10.0, add a 0. So 1.00 will equal $10. Let's do the same, 20.00. Sorry about that. Do it again, 30.00. So 3.00 equals $30. And so on and so forth. That will be how you calculate your lot size. Now, let's go to risk and reward. This would be all right, risk versus reward. So this is how to calculate the amount you stand to lose, which is your risk in a trade, versus how much you stand to make in a trade, which is your reward. Now we'll go into that. Now I'm going to change screens so you can see what I mean. I will be going to an actual chart. Okay, hope you can see my chart. Now this is CAD, which is Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar. And let's make a couple trend lines. Not horizontally. Okay, so let's say that we entered here. Let's make that, blue is fine. Okay, let's say our stop loss would be, so here, let's make that red. And let's say our take profit would be here. Let's make that green. Okay, now, as I said before, your entry point will be the 0.96725. Stop loss will be 0.96740. And your take probably 0.96666. Always remember, on a sale, your stop loss is above your entry and the take profit is below. Now let's go to the actual. You should call me that. Okay, let's put this information in. I want to minimize this, sorry. Let's minimize it. All right. Now, sorry about that. Let's calculate it all. Entry point, which would be the blue number, 0.96725. Put the 0 in there, that's fine. Stop loss. Let's make this further down so we can actually see it all together. Stop loss which is be the red color numbers. And let's go to the take profit. And that would be the green numbers. Okay. Now the way to calculate this is, excuse me, no matter what you do, you always take off the last digit. The last digit does not matter no matter what. Never forget that. That's a rule that you need to follow. Don't ask me why, it's just a rule that needs to be followed. Okay, let's calculate it. Point entry is 96725. Subtract the stop loss. Point. Sorry, I messed up myself. I messed up my own thing. Anyway, entry again is 9672 because we got rid of the last number. Sorry. Subtract. Subtract 0.9674 equals, no matter about the zeros, you just take decimal point over. This is how much you stand to lose. 20 cents. 20 pips, of course. Your risk. Okay. Now let's calculate your take profit. Put your entry prices again. Remember the last digit does not count. You're still subtracting. And your reward. The zeros don't matter. Just take the last two digits. So you take decimal over two places and you take the last two. Your reward is 60 pips. Your risk is 20 pips. Now that's on a sale. Now let's do a buy for the same pair, which is Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar. Now let's just switch it up this time. Our entry will be, let's pick a good entry this time. Let's pick an entry. Sorry, let me move this out of the way. Pick an entry here. Let's pick an entry here. Yep. Let's take profit here. Let's do a stop loss here. Okay. Now this is on a buy. As before, our entry is the blue number. So 96654. Let's take off the last digit now so we won't get mistaken next time. Let's change that. Yep. So this one be, stop loss will be 96510. Remember, take off the last digit. So 9651. Our take profit will be 97521. Take off the last digit. So 9752. Now let's do the math again. So the entry is 0.9665. Remember to always subtract the stop loss, which is 0.9651 equals 14. So you'll be risking 14 pips. And let's go with the take profit. Entry price 0.9665. Subtract again. Take profit is 0.9752 equals 87 pips. Zeros don't matter. Don't count the zeros at all. Okay. Now let's go into what that actually means if you was spending money. So let's say you had an account size of $200 and you risk your lot size would be, let's say, let's give it a couple of them. Let's do a few. 0.01. And we'll come back. We'll do 0.01 first. As we know, once you put this number here into MetaTrader 4, it would equal 10 cents a pip. So just sit here 0.01, you multiply it times number of pips you will lose, and multiply it by number of pips you gain. So let's do the calculator again. 0.01, oops, sorry, 0.01 times 14 pips. You stand to lose. Now, what would that be in money? We told you before, 1 decimal point over, move the decimal point 1 to the right. So now you stand to lose $1.40. How much would you be gaining? Oh, 0.087. 1 decimal point to the right. And that's on a $200. Now that's just the lowest. That's the lowest amount you can actually put on any trade you can go, 0.01. So let's up it a little bit. Let's say we want to do let's say we want to do a 0.05, which we know equals 50 cents. Okay. So I say, let's do it again. We calculate the same thing again. Risk to reward, 0.05 times 14. Let's do the calculator just to make sure we're right. That's 0.7. Which will equal, move the decimal point to the right. You'll be risking $7. Let's see how much you would gain if you win. Which will be $43.50. Now let's do a little bit higher. One more, just to let you see how your risk to reward. Let's go in 0.10. Let's go with that, which you realize will equal to $1. Sorry, I typed it wrong. My fault. I apologize. Again, decimal point to the right. One place to the right. $14. That's how much you willing to lose. And you put that lot size in. Let's go to 87. Decimal point to the right. And that's how much you really gain. Remember, you have only a $200 account. So now you got to figure out, is this worth it? Is this a lot size worth it? 0.01. You're risking $1.40 to get $8.70. You go to this one, you're willing to risk 50 cents to lose $7 to gain $43.50. You willing to lose $14 to gain $87? Now this is your own account, so you have to decide what bets suits you and what are you willing to risk to gain. Now, if there is any more questions that you would like to ask, want to learn more, go to the Facebook group. Oops. Go to the Retiring 365 Entrepreneur group, Facebook group, join. And when they ask who sent you, say my name, Gerald Smith. And once you do that, go to announcements. Take a quick look at a 12-minute video. Look around and look at all the individuals winning, all the success. And if you would like to join, take the next step and get back with the person who invited you. And I hope you have a blessed day. Stay motivated, always dedicated to your dreams and your desires, and you'll go far. Have a beautiful one. Bye. On the last video, or finishing off the last video, we was talking about forex basic, lot sizes, risk to reward, and counting pips. Well, eventually I showed you lot sizes, how to determine lot sizes. I showed you risk to reward, and during those demonstrations, I actually taught you how to count pips. You need to always subtract the numbers and make sure on the last digit of each number, each numbers, you take off the last digit. The last digit doesn't count. You have 4 digits after the decimal, and that's all the numbers that count. Anything else you need to know, I'm always available to help somebody learn how to trade. Sorry. And if you want more guidance, like I said before, you go to Retired Entrepreneurs Facebook group, Retired in 365 Entrepreneurs Facebook group, and you will learn from a whole bunch of different traders and other mentors who can show you the right way to prosper in the forex market. Other than that, I hope y'all have a blessed day. As I always like to say, stay motivated and always dedicated to your dreams and your purposes in life.